So for this one, it says, what is the prime factorization of 160? So again, it's talking about prime numbers, and prime factorization means I need to make a factor tree. Okay, so I'm going to write all my list of prime numbers right here. So I know I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13. Okay, so these are all the numbers that I am looking for me to circle. So before I even continue, I can look at my answer choices and to see which ones I can cancel out already. So since my main focus is prime factorization, looking for prime numbers, 10 is not a part of it, so I can cancel that out. Neither is this 16 or the 10, so I can cancel those out. Okay, because remember, I can give you guys the example. We can even use that 16. What numbers multiply give me 16? So I have 8 times 2. I have my 4 times 4. And then I have my 1 times my 16. So prime numbers, the only multiplication fact that they have is the 1 times whatever the number we're talking about. So like for 1, the only way to make 1 when I multiply is 1 times 1. The only way to make 2 when I multiply is 1 times 2. The only time I can make 3 is when I do 1 times 3. I can't make any other numbers. So 16, because I have these other 2 choices, this one is not prime. Okay, so then now I need to figure out what 2 numbers multiply to give me 160. So this one's a pretty big number. So what I have to do is I need to look at the ending number and I can think, what are multiplication facts that I know that can give me a 0? So before I even do that, I need to think about, is 0 even or odd? So technically 0 is even. So then that means the second smallest even number that I can divide into is 2. Okay, so then I can divide 160 by 2. So 160 divided by my 2. 2 cannot go into 0, 1, so I have to write a 0. 2 can go into 16. 8 times 2 is 16. I subtract and I get 0, but I still need to drop down the other 0. So 2 into 0 goes in 0 times. 2 times 0 is 0. I subtract and I get 0. So that means I need to multiply 80 times 2. And then after I write this line right here, I need to see which number in this line is prime. So 80 is not prime, but 2 for sure is prime. So I need to circle that. Now I'm going to continue my tree. So then I'm going to continue my tree, and then I'm going to think about what 2 numbers when I multiply give me 80. So that's going to give me 8 times my 10. Okay. Then in this line right here, again, I have to think about, are any of those numbers prime? So I need to look at my prime factor list, and they're not there, so I need to continue. So I need to make 2 more branches. Okay. And then on this side, I'm going to have my 5 times 2. And on this side, I'm going to have 4 times 2. And now in this line, I need to look at all the numbers and see which one is prime. So then 4 is not prime, so I can continue that. 2 is prime, so I can circle. And so is 5 and this 2. So all these numbers are prime, so I can stop with those, but I need to continue that 4. So then with this 4, I know 2 times 2 gives me 4. And then again, I need to circle my numbers because these 2 numbers are prime. So then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to write these in the my expanded form. So I'm going to have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times my 5, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I have 5 2s times 2, and then my 1 5. Okay, so then that means I'm going to write 2 to the power 5 times 5, and my answer is G. Okay,